Now, Nicole, you've written extensively about this. What is your take on Fornette and McCaffery skipping their bowl games to focus on the NFL draft?
Well, I've got absolutely no problem with them doing this. I honestly can't believe that there are two sides to this argument. To me, it makes total sense, especially with the fact that they are running backs, college running backs, even playing in one game, carrying the ball 30 times. That's a wear and tear on your body that you don't need to put yourself through. One game, the Sun Bowl, the Citrus Bowl, bowls of that level, meaningless. They are not going to impact these two players and their NFL futures. Both players played through injuries this year. Both players did whatever they could to help their team, all they could the last couple years. I've got no problem with them saying, hey, this is a meaningless exhibition. Get some other guys playing. I got to protect my business interests. I get one shot at the NFL, and it's coming up now. And I'm not going to risk a serious injury in a meaningless bowl game or exhibition like this when I have my final and real payday coming.
That's exactly the way I see things, Nicole. However, I've also said if these two teams, these two players were playing for teams competing for a national championship in the college football playoff, then I might have some issue, and certainly I think the NFL would. What are your thoughts if that were part of the equation?
Well, I think that's a different conversation. And I think that though both of these players are competitors and they probably would make a different decision if that were the case. I think we're a ways off from that sort of thing happening. But for now, with the way that the system is right now with the college football playoff, there is a very, very clear hierarchy in the importance of bowl games. If you're not playing for a national championship, and you're playing in your sixth bowl, that's a pretty big deal. And that's the bowl game that Jalen Smith injured himself and cost himself millions of dollars last year in the Fiesta Bowl. But that bowl game is still light years and tiers ahead of the Sun Bowl and the Citrus Bowl. So I don't have a problem with those guys saying, hey, if I were in the playoff, I wouldn't have done this. Or playoff players saying, of course I'm playing. I think it's up to each individual guy and individual situation. And they're able to evaluate the importance of that bowl game and what they're looking for with their future. Obviously, they want national championships. If they want to compete for that and then go to the NFL and risk injury in a championship game, that's very different than doing it in the Sun Bowl.